MP, over here, over here.
It's going in! Watch him!
Get your mind right.
Don't keep shooting that! Box out!
Come on, focus. You could do better than that.
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this, I run this!
You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, come around, come around! Way to grab that, knock it down!
Get your head in the game.
I see him! Follow up! Hey! Way to go, AD! Turn it up! We on this game, Eddie. Ah, you saw that? He's a good boy!
Come on! What are you... Bro, MP, come on. You...
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
How you feeling? Hottest team in the land coming through.
MP, what up, man? I like your game.
Man, Mikal Bridges, man, that means a lot to me, man. I appreciate that, for real.
But don't get it twisted, though. Yeah. I'm not going to take it easy on you.
You already know, I know that. But, hey, I do want to see if you want to do a jersey swap after the game.
It's easy. Come on.
All right.
Okay. I like that confidence.
And you already know.
We'll see after the game, then.
All right.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Wagner in at center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard. Now that we're around the midway point of the season, Brent, what's something we should keep our eye on?
I think watching teams BA that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are, which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting a few months ago.
Here's Grimes. Shoots a fadeaway. Achua with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Achua. Bridges outside. Brunson with it from the arc. Nails it from three.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Now the 76ers with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control.
Good! Another from three.
And night in and night out, you can count on him to really stretch the defense.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? Wagner with a screen on Maxey. Brunson against Maxey. The 11-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short, with Brunson being undersized. He has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Here's Brunson, and the layup falls. Brunson's got 5 points.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Embiid, a screen on Achua. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Back to Brunson. Puts it up. Achua can't hit. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to the general. Launches it. Offensive board. Grimes misses from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Wagner with a screen on Maxey. Brunson misses. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. It's George on the wing. Achua defending. Some room here for George. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 4. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Well, the Knicks shooting about 43% since tip-off. Outside Achua. Down low. Here's Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to the general. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
And now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Wagner against Drummond. Fader on the way. And it's Wagner missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's the general. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Back to Butler. Here's the general. To the wing on the left. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Bridges. Will it go? Kicks it out to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's the general. That'll count. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia on top, up 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Jalen Brunson. Landry Shamet is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's on 40 in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the general their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He had 46 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Puts the move on, takes it inside, and he sinks the layup. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Brunson against Maxey. And it's Brunson missing. The Sixers lead by 12. The general passes to Maxey. Here's the general. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tucker. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock.
Back to Brunson. Here's Dadier. He can't get it to go. And stolen by Brunson. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes a three. New York, no good that time either. Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Pass to Kolek. Now here's McBride. Here's Dadier. Beyond the arc. And Grimes pulls it down. The general passes to Maxey. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at the Knicks. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Greetings. First off, some updates.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the 76ers. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's the general in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Maxey passes to the general. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. The general's got 26.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wagner with a screen for 3. Bridges. They get it back. Wagner, the pass to McBride. Brunson surveys. Second chance effort. Brunson with the finish inside.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Throws it up high, and stolen by Bridges. Left side Brunson. Achua finds Brunson. 6 to shoot. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's the general. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Wagner with a screen on Maxey. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Outside Brunson. New York again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 13. Pass to the general. The fader. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The general's got 7 points for the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Wagner. That shot missing. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's the general. The Knicks pull it in. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Out to the wing. Floats one up. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
Tucker's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. McBride can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The general. Sweet little floater. The general's got 32 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Knicks trail by 17. Here's Kolek. No made baskets yet. McBride passes to Payne. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The 76ers making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. To stop the drought. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Mikal Bridges.
Second free throw, no good. Philadelphia leading by 19. Here's the general. Nails the baby hook. The general's got 14 points here in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to it, 40. 20 seconds left in the third. And here's Payne outside. New York again can't hit. the general. 37 points for him. Fades away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The general's got 39.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is falling.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for New York, they've got P.J. Tucker, also Landry Shamet out there, and it's Brunson in at the 1. The general, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Kolek. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Pass to Tucker. They grab their own miss. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Brunson with a double team. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Going inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Here's the general. Achua defending. Here's the general. Philadelphia with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Achua with a screen on Maxey. And here's Brunson from the arc. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
They set a pick. George for 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
McBride can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 23. Maxey passes to the general. Embiid a screen on Wagner. The general drops in the layup for 2. The general's got 45 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
McBride passes to Brunson. Floats one. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Outside Brunson. To halt the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the General.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Achua just battling inside. He earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Okay, MP. I didn't know you was nice like that. Hey, you deserve this jersey.
Thanks, man. You're definitely the toughest defender I've had so far.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Here you go.
Here you go, man.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, got to.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
There it is. Let's do this.
Get your mind right.
Thank you.
We'll get the next one. Come on, focus.
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. And one. Y'all ready to lose?
Very good. What are you, bro, MP? Come on.
Your confidence is gone now.
I see you out there doing work.
Feeling you, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Pascal Siakam.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Paul George is out there with the general. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. And for the Pacers, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's McConnell in at the point. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Siakam left side. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
They grab their own miss. That one falls.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Siakam. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Embiid. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the general, defended by Mathurin. Now the Pacers moving it up. Pass to Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
It's George on the wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The general. Good.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Siakam outside. That 3 off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
3-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Turner. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Nembhard. No good from outside. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the general in his last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He finished with 47 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Nesmith, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's the general. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Mathurin. Will it go? It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Turlock, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside Mathurin. Now, here's Nesmith. 11 points last game. Here's the general, defended by Mathurin. The general can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Mathurin. Now, here's Siakam. It's the outside fadeaway. 8 points for Siakam.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Maxey passes to the general. Embiid with it. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Siakam. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Nesmith, the pass to Toppin. And here's McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. There's the screen. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tarlock. And the 3 off target. Pass to McConnell. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Toppin in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
The General. Good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Shepard, the pass to Bryant. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Pistons. Pass to the General. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard finds Nesmith. Here's Shepard. The 11-footer. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the General. He's got 18. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Shepard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Siakam, good.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And they've come right back with their own three-pointer. Siakam's got 15 points.
and he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Edwards with the screen. The General. Good. The General's got 25 points.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Siakam outside. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And Indiana making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all...
Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
At times in the past, we've teased the fans for how they voted. But it's not easy, man. There's a lot of talented guys out here. I love to see who's leading so far.
Don't give them too much credit, Kenny. Some fans know what they're talking about. Most don't.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Philadelphia leading by 7. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The General is out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Siakam for 3. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. On the wing, George hasn't made one yet.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Shoots a fader. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The General passes to Embiid. And George kicks to Maxey. Here's Turlock. Drops in the tray. The General's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
In the league, trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Really left alone that team. Matherin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to the general. Takes the 3. Pacers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Grimes. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Tipped away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
He's off on the second.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 9-point game. On the wing, Matherin. Defended by George.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Siakam. And it's Nesmith in for T.J. McConnell. So it's the Pacers now. Toppin a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Toppin. Nembhard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Nembhard's got 12 points in the game. Here's the general. 33 points for him. A minute 42 left in the third. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 7. Matherin passes to Nesmith. Bounce pass Nembhard. Doubled by Maxey. Here's Turner. Oubre pulls it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The general. Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Nesmith. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his first points of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Turner with a screen for Matherin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to the general. Drummond a screen. Here's Tarlock. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 11. Now Toppin. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Outside Matherin. Takes it from 10. The shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thomas Bryant is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Walker. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Furphy in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. There's Walker with the three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Nesmith with the ball. Outside Bryant. Walker finds Toppin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. George with the screen on Toppin. Sinks the triple. The Generals got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Toppin, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Toppin's got 5 points now in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Turlock. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Nesmith, the pass to Walker. Here's Bryant. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to the General. A three ball. And again for three.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the fourth most three-point makes in a season. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Turlock. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's McConnell. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Turner. Now Nembhard. And here's McConnell. Turner with a screen for McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the General.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
The shot's good. The General's got 52 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
On the wing, Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. No problems knocking that one down. Now, here's Butler. Here's Turlock. Good, and Butler gets the assist. 55 points for the General.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Shepard, that's good. Here's Butler. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Turlock. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Shepard, the pass to Bryant. Pass to Walker, the three. Back to Nesmith. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect...
numbers increase each year.
But more so than just physical aptitude. What is the development in skill and ability? Numbers are dictated by team performance, but the ability to gain tricks in the bag creates opportunities to score, and with that, to win.
I like the sound of that. But let's not forget about these players are prepared and measured by the numbers as well.
Without a doubt.
Hey, what are your plans for this weekend? Hey,
what'd you do when you forgot your lunch?
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
That's...
Good night, MP.
That's it. yo, right here.
Hey, who got ball? Who got ball? Hey, come around. Focus.
Come on, man, you could do better than that. Again.
Come on, MP. Hey, let's go. Move around.
Who's going to be losing today?
Shoot it! With the foul. Come on! What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
MP.
MP in the house.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. The National Basketball Association head forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up with Grant Hill and a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey is out there with George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Lopez. Now Jackson. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Philadelphia. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen. Shot clock at 5 with a 9-footer. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Excellent read from the veteran Lillard. He has a strong feel for how his teammates are open.
George, a screen on Antetokounmpo. The general passes to George. For 3, Maxey nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. From deep. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now the Bucks with it. 7-point differential. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And so many young stars emerging in this league. Checking in on the Rookie of the Year race here in January. Right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And it looks like we have Shams Charania on the line with news out of Toronto. Shams, we're looking forward to hearing what's going on with the Raptors, my friend.
Thanks, Brian. They're bringing in Jimmy Butler, and with him, his multiple All-Star and All-NBA experience. Butler knows he can be a difference maker and feels that wherever he goes has a championship potential. And they believe this acquisition is a major upgrade on both ends of the floor.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lillard for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Driving in, the general. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's the general. Antetokounmpo covering. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the inside. It's good. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Embiid passes to Maxey. George, a screen on Antetokounmpo. The general, no good. Bucks trail. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's the general. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. The general's got his third bucket of the night.
Great screen that time by George. Well done.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Philadelphia on top, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start. With almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Jackson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kelly Oubre, and it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. The Bucks trail by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the general their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 57 points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Drives to the hoop, the general. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Good on the bucket.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And there's a pick. The general, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Jackson, the pass to Lillard. 27 seconds left in the second. Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Antetokounmpo.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both. And here's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. Lopez, the screen on Maxey. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sixers ahead, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And get ready for the half-court shot from
depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And now to some other news. We've got... And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Up top, Embiid throws it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And here's Milwaukee now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Kuzma outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Kuzma outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Sixers lead by 10. Outside Maxey. Here's the general. Embiid passes to George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo inside. George defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man.
And again for three.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves him into fourth place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's the general. He's got 19. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Over the past month, here's the best in free throw shooting. Damian Lillard 4th.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Outside Porter. Inside. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
There's the three, and the general gets it to go. The general's got 22 points.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen. Antetokounmpo with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And here's Lopez. He can't hit that time. 1:43 left in the third. And it's Butler off the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Here's the general. No good on the 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Antetokounmpo finds Jackson. Out to Lillard. Here's the 3. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
It's simple. Lillard is an elite shot maker.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14. Drummond with the screen. The general. Good! Another from 3.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Here's Lillard. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lillard's got 13.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's the general. He's got 25. Connects again from distance.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Lillard up top. Butler covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on him.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the left. Second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's the general in at the 4-man position. Philadelphia leading by 11. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Philadelphia. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Maxey passes to the general. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Over to the left wing. Green, a screen. Here's Rollins. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes. Great D that time from Porter. Bucks trail by 11. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo against Maxey. Takes the 3. Rollins, no good. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. And the general gets it to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Jackson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. George is checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to the general. Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And the general gets it to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Grimes. Here's the general. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Sixers lead by 17. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's the general. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Lopez, the screen. Kuzma finds Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma outside. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. The Generals got 4 rebounds in the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the General.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. They need this. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here's the General, defended by Lillard. Here's the General. And the layup is good off the glass. The General's got 38 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Back to Lillard. Shoots over Maxey. Lillard can't get it to go. George passes to the General. High arcing shot. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. The General's got 40 points. Now here's Lillard. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Can't believe MP has drained that many threes this year.